What's up guys, it's Shnickerman back again with another pickups video. This time we're looking at my Xbox related pickups from about the last 6 months or so. So yeah, hopefully let's get into this. First I'm going to start with Xbox One, then we're going to jump into 360, then we're going to go into Xbox Kinect Games. So the first thing I wanted to pick up, which I already own another version of, I was going to play this with my girlfriend, Life is Strange. If you haven't already played Life is Strange, you should definitely check it out. Adventure game where you get to rewind, make a lot of different decisions. Story's pretty interesting. Definitely check it out. Really cheap game and still a good game. Available pretty much on any platform. Haven't played the other ones, but definitely give the first one a shot. Second one, a series that will always hold a special place in my heart. One that got me like into gaming a lot, especially when I reached more high school, middle school days, was Gears of War. Had to pick up Gears 5 when it first came out. You may ask me, well, why did you pick up a physical? Everybody's just doing Game Pass and getting free stuff. I always like to support physical games. And yeah, this game is really interesting. Story was pretty good. There's a lot of different modes. I never even really got into Horde mode or escape mode that much, but there's just a lot of really interesting stuff in here. Definitely worth a pickup. Definitely worth its price tag. If you like all the different modes, you'll get lots and lots of play to this. Really liked Gears 5. This is a game I've wanted to get for a long time. I even literally just bought it today. Some places are now selling these versions of Xbox One games that are really just a 360 game, but they put it in the Xbox One case, which I actually think is pretty cool. And it says you can play it on both. So I finally picked up Skate 3. I'm a big skateboarding fan. I love the more recent Tony Hawk games. American Wasteland, Project 8. Love Skate. Definitely harder, more interesting. Just like anything skateboarding. Haven't played Skate 3. Had to pick it up. I've heard it's pretty much the best. So I may play this pretty soon. Really excited about picking that up. That was about 20 bucks or so. Not too bad. Another pickup today, which I've had my eye on for a while at my local Walmart. This game is on sale. 45 bucks. Steelbook edition. Mortal Kombat 11 Premium Edition. Really like Steelbooks. I don't know, the gold and black, even just have this sitting on a shelf, looks really sick. I believe they just released Spawn as a character for this game too. Maybe I'll finally get around to playing it. But definitely a good pickup, good deal on that. Definitely check out Mortal Kombat 11 if you're a Mortal Kombat fan. Next one's another skateboarding related one. I have all these sub collections going in my brain. Tony Hawk games, skateboarding games, Marvel games, blah 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 blah. So I saw this online for a good price. I had to check it out. I remember seeing it at the time. Shaun White, where is it? Shaun White Skateboarding. Best Buy exclusive version. I have no idea if this game's good or bad. It's probably bad, but still want to check it out. Love skateboarding games, gotta support. Shaun White, the snowboarder slash skateboarder, there he is. Boom. Had to check him out. I have 2 more 360 games. I got, right before the new Star Wars came out, I found this at a thrift store, Force Unleashed. Never played either of these games, the first one or the second one. Heard really good things. Still want to play it. Looks like a lot of fun to just blast stormtroopers and stuff. Definitely more action-y than the new one. But yeah, the story even, I'm in for the story. Want to check that out still. And the last 360 pickup I had over the past few months, got really back into Witcher 3 when the show came out. Didn't really watch much of the show, but got me back into Witcher. Finally beat Witcher 3, one of the DLCs, almost beat the second. So you know your boy had to pick up Witcher 2. Don't know much about the second one at all, but really enjoyed the third one. How could I not enjoy the second one? Comes with a soundtrack and the game and 2 discs for the game. And along with that, I just wanted to throw this in there. My good friend Bobby hooked me up with this a little while ago for Witcher 3 physical card game that came with one of the DLCs that you bought for Witcher. This one was for Heart of Stone. Comes with actual card games for Gwent. And really cool. Appreciate that a lot from my friend. Really cool. Love card games, love Witcher, love everything. Boom! So, the next part of this collection, my pickups here, it's going to be all Kinect games, pretty much. So, I really like the Kinect. I wanted to give it a shot for a while. You can pick one up for probably $30-$40, super cheap if you have a 360. The games are literally all like $10 or less. And so I started going down this rabbit hole of checking out different Kinect games, seeing if they're any good. And now I'm kind of in the process of buying every single Kinect game. So some of them I'm going to go through really fast that I don't know anything about, and then the other ones I'm going to talk about a little bit. Motion Sports, play for real. Don't know anything about it. Sports game, Kinect game. Kinect Adventures, the packing game that most people have. There's a few games within this. You pretty much just move left and right, jump up and down, duck, blah, blah, blah. Still pretty fun to play with family members, etc. Not much to it, but still interesting. Kinectimals. What do I have to say about this? It's like Nintendogs, but for Kinect. You can pick one of a bunch of different animals, go around, pet it, play with it, do different mini games. There's actually more mini games in here than I expected. I thought it was literally just pet the animal, and blah blah blah. But still pretty interesting. I think it has the voice actor who plays Invader Zim in it, which is kind of weird. He's like this little fairy dude. Next one, when it came out, looked really cool. Dragon Ball Z Kinect. I mean, what would you want to do in Dragon Ball Z Kinect? Blast people with Kai Blast? You can do it. You want to like run around and beat people up? You can do it. But it'll tire you out in about 5 seconds. This game is pretty wild, but not very good game. And it comes with free Goku hairpiece. Now check this out. Let me show you guys for a second here. This is probably the most interesting thing about this whole game. You got the Goku hair, baby. So you got that. I will do a video coming up sometime in the next year, hopefully, where I'm going to go more in depth about these games and review them separately. But the Dragon Ball Z one, played a little bit of it, super tiring. But, yeah, whatever, it's different. It's a different type of experience. Got Dance Central, which when the Kinect first came out, I really wanted it. Haven't played this version yet or anything. Dancing game, lots of mainstream dance music. Kinect Sports Season 2, I believe this was actually technically made by Rare. Again, sports game. Kind of trying to be like Wii Sports. Never played it, don't know anything about it. I have two more that can kind of go together. We pick these up from GameStop for like $2. Wipeout in the Zone. Wipeout is a TV show on NBC or CBS or something where you're going through these crazy obstacles over water, big fluffy bumpy bumper things, and you got to get through the obstacle course, and if you don't, you fall into the water, which is pretty much what they want you to do, so everybody always falls in. I thought that might be kind of fun on Kinect, but I'm not sure how they control. Got that one, which I think is the second one, and then I also got the third one, so haven't checked them out yet, but they should be interesting. Next one, a pack-in, which I didn't get it as a pack-in. Actually, what is this? There's game demos on here, which is interesting. Star Wars Kinect. I just like Star Wars and I like Kinect, so I figured I'd give it a try. I think this also has a Dance Central-like component. Dance for Your Life at the Jabba the Hutt. Speed in the speed racing. Grab and throw stormtroopers as the Rancor. Okay, anyway, not Rancor. Rancor. Haven't played that one yet, but looking forward to it. Next one would be, I was playing Mario Rabbids, so I saw this for cheap. Rabbids Invasion, the interactive TV show. Mario Rabbids, or not Mario Rabbids, Rayman Rabbids. I don't know. I have no idea what this is. I think it's a party game. I haven't played it, obviously. Someday I'll get around to it. Next one, I have no idea what it is, but it just looked cool. I think it's like Kinectimals, but it's NatGeo, National Geographic's American the Wild. A two-way TV experience. Volume 1, Expedition Grizzly, Stalking the Mountain Lion, Black Bear Invasion, Wolverine King. Or Volume 2, Project Kodiak, Inside the Wolf Pack, Yellowstone Springs, or Yellowstone Winter. This I feel like is probably bad, but just interesting. You just don't see games like this. It's like PlayStation VR. You get such weird titles, you gotta check it out. I'm all about those quirky games, even if they're bad. They're so cheap, just check it out. Have a fun experience. Kinect Sports, the first one. Oh, this one is rare. I don't know about the second one, but this one is actually rare. Another sports game. I'm sure this one's decent. Haven't checked it out yet. This one's actually pretty cool. I mean, people might hate on this, but this is actually a pretty cool game. Kinect Disneyland Adventures. So this is basically like if you were to just walk around Disneyland in Florida and you can talk to the Disney characters, that most of them are all there. You can buy pins, which in Disneyland, buying pins and trading pins is like a big thing. There's little challenges you have to go find, like items for Lilo and Stitch or like whatever. Actually, pretty interesting. The controls are really bad on this version, but if you actually get it, it was on Xbox Game Pass for a little bit where you could play with your controller, and it's actually not that bad. Pretty interesting. Time sync. If you like getting achievements, you can have fun with that. That was definitely like my sleeper hit. Next one I haven't played. I don't know much about it, except that it's U-Star MTV. Star in 70 plus music videos. 70 plus scenes plus 10 music videos. I believe this one is like you record yourself and it puts you in a movie. I think this is actually kind of cool. I haven't played it yet, but I think it's pretty funny, and that could be a lot of fun with like a good friend of mine. We'll see how that goes. Next one's like a weird one. This one's Fabled The Journey. I remember hearing about it when it was first coming out. Fable was really big at this point in 360. This game is really weird. So in the very beginning of the game, you have to go and ride on a horse. You're literally sitting in a chair and you're just going like this to make your horse go. And that takes a really long time. It's kind of hard to control. And you're like, move the horse. And you're like, go. And then eventually you finally get off the horse and you can start casting different kinds of spells, which is actually pretty fun. But that takes a bit of the game. But pretty decent game, actually, overall. I was kind of impressed by it, but nothing extraordinary, if you know what I mean. Next one, Game Party in Motion. Look how many sports party games there are. I haven't played this one. That's another one for the collection. Now, this one is also an interesting one that kind of surprised me. I believe it's just a music game. Fantasia Music Evolved, which Fantasia is a Disney thing, but it has all this modern music, classical music. There's like there's gorillas on here, and then there's like Beethoven, Lady Gaga, like Drake. It's got all this stuff. Basically a music game, but unlike Dance Central where you have to do all these crazy dance moves, it's more like you're moving your hands in specific ways to like hit these things. It's kind of like a Guitar Hero, but there's different types of things you need to move. Actually pretty fun, not too bad. Enjoyed my time with that. I would like to play some more. They don't let you play the songs you want to play until you get through the tutorial. That's something I should also mention is Kinect Games, they love to make you do crazy long tutorials and not let you skip it. And sometimes when you restart the game, it makes you do it all over again. The next one's technically not just a Kinect game, but I figured I'd include it. Child of Eden. This one again is a music / visual game where you go around and you're flying around and you're doing different things with your hands and whatever. Also supposed to be probably one of the better Kinect games. Haven't got a chance to play it yet, but always really wanted to play it. So eventually I'll check that out. Just two more Kinect ones and then one final one. Kinect Joyride, which basically is a racing game. I have a feeling like this one's probably okay, similar to Kinect Adventures. Just didn't give it a shot yet. And then, of course, I love Marvel games, so I had to get Marvel's Avengers Battle for Earth, where of course they pick all the same Avengers pretty much from the movie, but they have Spider-Man and Hawkeye and everybody in here. And I think you go around and you punch stuff, probably similar to Dragon Ball Z, but they got Venom on the back, and I still haven't tried it, really want to. I'm sure it's not that great. Had to pick it up though. Let's see if there's anything. It sounded like there was something in there. And then lastly, but not leastly, haven't played it, but I did hear that pretty much the game to pick up for the Kinect, the Gunstringer. Really interesting game. Pretty much exclusively made for this. Utilizes it to its fullest. Kind of like, I don't even know, you control the puppet and you go around and you shoot people. It's like a spaghetti western. I just know it's really good. Haven't got a chance to check it out, but I'm really, this will be the next game I'll play for sure. So that's all my pickups for 360 and Xbox One. If you guys enjoyed, like the video, share it to your friends, comment anything about Kinect. What do you guys think about Kinect? Is there anything in here that you guys want to pick up? Let me know in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out. Your boy is signing off.